Welcome to the now video old crypto coins. In today's video, we dive into one of the most fascinating and often overlooked coins in American history, the 1973 United States Kennedy half dollar. While this coin may seem like a simple piece of change to most, certain rare varieties from this year can command incredible prices on the open market. Get ready to uncover the mystery, rarity, and immense value of the most expensive 1973 half dollar ever sold. To fully appreciate the value of the 1973 half dollar, we must go back to the early 1960s. The Kennedy half dollar was first minted in 1964, a tribute to President John F. Kennedy after his tragic assassination. The coin instantly became a patriotic symbol, and Americans began hoarding them for sentimental reasons. By 1971, the composition had shifted from 40% silver to a clad copper-nickel structure due to rising silver prices. By 1973, these coins were no longer issued for general circulation, adding another layer of scarcity and intrigue. The 1973 half dollar features the well-known profile of John F. Kennedy on the obverse, designed by Gilroy Roberts. The reverse, created by Frank Gasparo, showcases a presidential seal, an eagle with a shield, arrows, and an olive branch, symbolizing power and peace. The coin weighs 11.34 grams and measures 30.6 millimeters in diameter. Although minted in large numbers, certain production quirks and rare variants make some specimens incredibly valuable. In 1973, the half dollar was minted in 3 different locations: Philadelphia, no mint mark, Denver D, and San Francisco S. While both Philadelphia and Denver produce coins for general collection sets, San Francisco focused on proof coins for collectors. Combined, over 150 million coins were struck that year. However, the vast majority were never circulated. Most were included in mint sets and proof sets. This makes the 1973 half dollar an interesting specimen. Not inherently rare in number, but rare in condition, type, and errors. Now let's talk numbers. The most expensive 1973 Kennedy half dollar ever sold at auction reached an astonishing $4,800. This price wasn't for an ordinary coin, it was for a 1973 S-proof coin graded PR70 DCM by PCGS, the professional coin grading service. That grade indicates a perfect proof coin with deep cameo contrast, literally flawless under magnification. Proof coins like this are struck multiple times with special dies, resulting in stunning mirror-like surfaces. Achieving a PR70 grade is exceedingly rare, even for proof coins. So, what exactly drives this value? In the world of coin collecting, it's a combination of grade, rarity, demand, and eye appeal. The perfect condition, PR70, means that this coin has no post-mint flaws. Combine that with its limited production and its role in Kennedy's legacy, and you have a coin that collectors are willing to pay thousands for. Deep cameo contrast, where the portrait is frosty white and the background is mirror black, further boosts visual appeal and desirability. Besides pristine proof coins, error coins from 1973 can also fetch significant prices. A double die obverse, off-center strike, or missing clad layer can multiply a coin's value drastically. While no major national errors have been recorded for 1973 half dollars, minor errors have been discovered, and collectors pay premiums for such anomalies. A 1973 D coin with a significant off-center strike once sold for nearly $600, which is remarkable for a clad coin with no silver content. Another category that commands attention is the high-grade mint state coins. A 1973 D half dollar graded MS67 Plus recently sold for over $1,500 at auction. Why? Because even though millions were made, almost all were handled, scratched, or stored poorly. Finding a 1973 D half dollar in such high grade is exceptionally tough. PCGS population reports show that fewer than 20 coins have received that grade, making them elite-level finds for serious collectors. Coin grading and certification play a critical role in establishing a coin's market value. Top agencies like PCGS and NGC, Numismatic Guarantee Company, use rigorous standards to assess coins, assigning numerical grades that range from 1 to 70. For 1973 half dollars, Anything above MS-66 is considered a high-grade coin. Collectors seeking top registry sets are willing to pay big money for just a single point of difference in grade, especially when building the finest known set of Kennedy half dollars. If you have a 1973 half dollar, here's what to look for. Start with the mint mark. Coins from San Francisco might be proof coins, and their condition matters a lot. Next, examine the surfaces. Look for mirror-like fields and frosty devices. Use a loupe to inspect for errors or doubling. If the coin appears flawless, it might be worth sending to a grading service. Even common coins become valuable when they're in top condition or contain minting anomalies. Interested in adding a valuable 1973 half dollar to your collection? Platforms like Heritage Auctions, eBay, and Great Collections regularly list high-grade coins. However, be cautious. Always check certification, seller reviews, and coin images before purchasing. When selling, getting your coin graded is essential. An uncertified coin might fetch $5, but the same coin in MS-67 could bring in over $1,000. Certification turns potential into value. Many collectors also view these coins as long-term investments. The Kennedy half-dollar series has grown steadily in collector interest, and rare examples like the 1973 SPR 70 DCM are becoming increasingly sought after. With population so low at the top grades, the law of supply and demand naturally drives prices upward. As more collectors enter the market looking to complete premium sets, the limited number of flawless examples makes these coins a strong niche investment. Unfortunately, with high value comes a risk of counterfeit coins. Though it's less common with modern clad coins, counterfeiters have been known to doctor coins to resemble higher grades or rare types. Always verify certification through PCGS or NGC's online verification tools. Be wary of coins that seem too shiny, have altered surfaces, or come from questionable sources. Knowing how to spot a fake can save you hundreds or even thousands of dollars. For many collectors, the 1973 half dollar holds nostalgic and historical appeal. It represents a time when coinage began to move away from silver and into the modern era. The Kennedy design remains iconic, linking a powerful piece of American history to our everyday currency. Collectors often aim to build complete sets of Kennedy half dollars, and the rarest pieces, like the high-grade 1973 issues, become the crown jewels of those sets. So there you have it, the fascinating story behind the most expensive 1973 half dollar ever sold. From its presidential origins to its rare proof and mint state versions, this coin continues to captivate collectors and investors alike. If you got a 1973 half dollar lying around, it might be time to give it a second look. You could be holding a small treasure. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment below if you've ever found a rare coin in your change. Thanks for watching Liberty Ledger Crypto, and we'll see you in the next video.